Are you able to distinguish between 4.5 inch? Yes. 6 inch and 9 inch block brick?
4.5 inch, size E, size 6 inch, 9 inch. I can start on it. Please repeat your question.
Are you able to differentiate bricks between 4.5 inch, 6 inch, and 9 inch block bricks?
Size 4.5 inch, the 6 inch, the 9 inch. Everything is at the blocks. My not really, as I'm not a bricklayer. I'm not going to be able to.
Were soil tests done before construction of the house in that area?
Now we know how to solve it. Once we are testing things, I will have a response to that answer if I meet with that person who was building.
Do you know or you don't know?
Or whatever about it. Was my answer not clear?
Learned interpreter, please tell the witness that her role is to answer questions, and if she would want me to anger her while in the witness box, I know how to do that. Answer the simple question. Do you know or you don't know?
I want to understand. I want to understand it. Do you want me to respond the way you want me to? You want me to understand according to how I understand the question?
Please, let's start at the beginning. Do you know whether the soil tests were done before the construction of the house or not?
Why should I testing? No, I don't know.
Thank you. Do you know whether the bricks that build the house were tested for strength or not? Yes.
I don't know.
Do you know whether the mortar which combined the bricks was tested or not?
I don't know.
Was the house built with a guarantee?
ntlo eo na ile ya haua ka garanti ya hore na e ka lasta nako e kae? I don't know.
Are you aware whether or not the house is built above or below the water table mark?
Above was.
Do you know
Yeah.
whether or not the house has been built above or below the water table mark?
O ka tseba haeba neng ntlo eo e hauwe mo botebong ba kapa bophamo botebong ba tabole bophamo ba tafole ya metsi kapa ka tlase ho teng. I don't know.
There are sides to a brick that builds a house.
Ho na le size ya di-size tsena tsa dipone tsena tse phahameng.
One is length.
Is
length.
E nngwe ke botelele.
E nngwe ke width.
Another one is width.
And then breadth. And then breadth. Breadth. Yeah, bophahamo. Bolelele, bophahamo, bophara. Yes. So it's something that you are aware of.
No, I do not know.
Now, I'm telling you, for the purposes of Lesotho, a house that would last longer the width of major walls should be 230 or above in millimeters.
230 or above millimeters.
Yes. Is it something that you know?
More than a sort of it's go to 100. You say how many can I use about 250. 250. 230. Yes. 230 millimeters. What they say. Now I came to that. No, I don't.
Did the contractor or the builder tell you when is it estimated the house would settle on the ground post-construction?
Na mokontraka yo kapa ha iseo se sa o botsa hore na ha se a tetilo ha yo e ka be e setetse ding e tsitsitseng mo fatshe ho yo e ka be e se tsitsitseng. No, he did not. He did not help.
Yes. And of course, you have already told His Lordship that you don't have special expertise in building of houses, isn't it?
Me, yo so boleletse go ka gore ha ona tsebo tse tshwana le tsa mo tsa Maesaea o Maesaea ha ona tsebo tse yes.
Yes, I suggest to you therefore that that house is actually breaking because of poor workmanship, not necessarily because of the alleged blast.
Jale ke beya wena gore ntwe e lo hantle ntse ke rata jwang ka lebaka la ho mosebetsi o mobe o ntseng ho yona mo ga ena ha o se ka kalo ka ba Will you please give a proof of what you are saying so that I have to be able to understand?
Let's move on. I am focusing on certain dates and I am going to select words carefully, and where applicable, I will use necessary euphemisms when discussing your relationship with Dadetala. Do you understand? I will use euphemism.
What?
Euphemism. Ebola. Yes. Yes. Now let's start. When did you first strike your friendship with Ndadetala? The year.
I have forgotten what year it was. My lord.
Was it in 2013?
2013.
Put differently, in January 2013, were you already friends?
January 2013 since that is correct.
Thank you. Before your wedding, you were already called Maesaea, isn't it?
Please repeat the question again.
Before your wedding, you were already called Maesaea.
That is correct.
When was your wedding? The date. That one, almost everybody knows or remembers their wedding date. At least.
I have forgotten.
Well, when a witness is refusing to give the court simple information. A cross-examiner changes the approach from soft mode to what is called fighting mode in brackets.
It's about to find a simple information. About this simple agente e mo fatang dipotso o tla kobela hore a be le tsoho le bobebe jwale a mo swathele tsoho from a soft move to a fighting move, in brackets fighting move. I do not understand by refusing. Because my understanding is that to forget and to refuse are two different things.
Lastly, let's be patient with each other. The rules under which His Lordship operates under require that there should be tolerance between me and you. You understand that?
The rules.
You hear that?
I understand.
Dipolelo Thabane was killed by being shot, correct?
Dipolelo Thabane. Dipolelo, my lord, is L-I-P-O-L-E-L-O. Dipolelo Thabane. Dipolelo Thabane. Ile abalawa out to I had that.
And she had a pending divorce case with Tom Thabane prior to her being shot. Please understand, for the purposes of the court record, I may put it in that fashion. Not that I do not respect both of them. That is Mary Polelo and Mary Thabane. They are older than my own parents.
Mary Polelo,
do you know or you don't know?
I don't know.
You got to your wedding venue exactly 2 months after the death of Dipolelo Thabane, isn't it? Okay.
appreciate the latitude that a cross-examiner has, and we have only hoped that maybe the line of cross-examination would quickly get to the relevance of why we are here today, which is the incidents of January 2014, the bombing of the witness's house. And not in line with the fact that witnesses, when they come and provide evidence before this court, they're not being subjected to any form of trial. We really fail to understand how this line of cross-examination can be connected with the events of January 2014. Safe to say that now the approach taken seems to be one which is intended to cast aspersions on the part of the witness. The witness is not on trial in relation to the death of anybody. The witness is not on trial in relation to how she ended up married to the former Prime Minister Tom Taba. So we would really urge the defense of my learned friend to quickly get to the issues that place us before this court and stop casting aspersions on the part of the witness. It amounts to attacking this witness on unfounded issues which are not before court. As a court decision.
Well, my lord, I have listened carefully to my learned friend. I would abandon that question, not because I consider that I'm doing anything wrong, and move on in the interest of time. My lord, with your permission, may I approach this witness?
Yes.
I have placed in front of you a 2-page document which I would ask you to identify and confirm if it is your statement.
Yes, it is, my lord.
And the statement has only 8 paragraphs. You can count, starting from where it is written. It states as follows, though it is written in Susu.
And I mean,
She states as follows. We confirm. 8 paragraphs.
yes, that is all.
When I was noting your evidence, I have noted 129 paragraphs. You hear that?
When I was
Noting your evidence by law in hand, I noted 129 paragraphs.
I've been thinking while I'm on so far about 129 paragraphs.
Yes, you hear that?
Okay. I hear.
And there are a lot of things which you have said before His Lordship today, which do not appear in that statement. Would you agree? Would you agree? You would be happy that I show you which things you have talked about today, but which do not appear in your statement, isn't it?
I'll be very much happy.
Before coming to testify today, were you given an opportunity to read that statement to refresh your memory?
No, I did not read it.
I will ask my learned friend for the prosecution to provide you with the copy of your statement during the lunch break, and to also have the copy in front of you as and when we shall be continuing after lunch break. You hear that? When you were talking on the telephone with Molly, expressing your unhappiness for her having come to your house, what exactly did you say to her? She has already told the court how you spoke.
I don't recall the actual words, but as a person who's unhappy, I believe very well that I was saying it in a manner of an unhappy person.
You shouted at her.
We know shouter. As I said, I said I cannot remember the exact words, but as a person who was not happy, I spoke with a manner of a person who is unhappy.
Was your voice soft, low pitched, or high pitched?
I don't remember why. I don't remember why, but normally, my lord, usually I may speak with a soft voice, being not happy, and sometimes I would speak with a high-pitched voice when I'm not happy.
And we confirm that you did have conversation or a chat with accused number 1, former commander, when he was at your house in Shoshotu?
Me wa tisa go ile wa ba le puisano le moqosuwa wa pele molaodi wa mehleng wa setso nako eo wa neng a le haholo.
Ke kopa ho hlakisa mohlompi ona sa bue le nna jalo ka ntse re bua tjena ona bua ka tlung batho ba le teng
No,
not ona hlile le nna ka kotlong.
no, my lord, may I clarify it? He was not actually talking directly to me. He was actually talking, as there were many people who were present at the house, not directly talking to me.
But I humbly pray that may we adjourn for lunch break at this juncture and come back at 2:15 as usual.
Well, as I said earlier in the morning, when we take our break, we will discuss everything in the tent. Testify. Come back at 4:00.
The contents of the statement. Unless you recall what is required.
Yes, there is no way I indicated that I was visiting my place. Because there was nothing that was said that led me to explain about that issue.
Similarly, in your statement, there is no mention of the name Mr. Monahi.
You make that statement in sense how more Mr. Monahi.
Statement is na ya go simpueng ka yona le nako di fetsahala ne di etsahala ka yona le bua mo go go neng re le go bona ka nako ena fetsahala ka etsa le dintho tse di nang le tsona.
You see about this statement, the period at which it was taken, compared with the incident that was prevailing at that time, the situation that we were in at that time, it may happen that some of the things have been omitted.
Move ahead. Can you again look at the statement? When I make my submissions at the end of the case, please understand, I will not be referring to you, but I will say to His Lordship, my Lord, generally, there are some Basotho, and they happen to make a greater part of the population. I hope you don't assault me, my Lord, on the script. 51% of Basotho. They are fond of not telling the truth as a matter of habit. I'm going to make that statement when I make my closing submissions. Would you wish to comment?
Yeah. Okay. Qetellong ya ditaba mona e tla ha ke la hlamana le ka pele ho le ho ke tlotla ke bolella mohlomphehi mohlomphehi wa bona ka bona ena bogolo ba Basotho ntho e ka etsang 51% ya Basotho ka bona ena ehlile bana le lerato la ho se bue nnete.
Would you wish to comment?
Mme ke tla be ke sa bue ka wena ke tholwa mo ke tla bolella mohlomphehi ehlile bogolo ba Basotho bona ha ne te ehlile tabeng tsa ho se bue nnete yona ehlile ke ntho ya bona o ka re you see that's your view.
Thank you. Let's go back to the statement again. In the statement, you don't mention the soldiers that came with a step ladder.
Statement in says how moon how bue ka masole a tlileng ka le how bue ka masole a ileng a tla ka le
Yes, I just want us to confirm that that one does not appear. As to why it doesn't appear, it doesn't matter. I'm only saying we are reading the statement together with you. The issue of soldiers who came with the step ladder does not appear in the statement. As to why it doesn't appear, well, let's leave it for another day. I just want us to confirm. Remember, we talked about things which appeared in your evidence but which are not there in the statement.
well o re taba ya ho kana ho ba leng isa hlaha ke taba tsa tsile le nneng ha ile hona jwale go se le taba o fela o dumele ka ba o hane hore ya hlaha ka ba ha ya hlaha it is not reflected.
Now, the issue of the police saying to you, let no one touch this place. I want to start at the second page. That's where the police are mentioned. The issue of the police saying to you, let no one touch the roof area.
Taba ena mapolesa hore yo o ska ba le motho a tla tshwara mono le mo
That's not a key statement.
yeah
This issue that you reported to the police that there were soldiers here with a step ladder who wanted to climb to the roof, the reporting part, also does not appear in your written statement.
le mere taba ena ho na le maswala a tlile ka le mme ba bolela hore ba batla ho fella ka hodima tumo taba ena ya bona ya ba batla ho fella ka hodima tumo ba e hlahi statement. That is so.
In your statement, you'll say, page 2, the very first line, if I am reading correctly. Mapolesa,
The very first line.
yes.
Okay. Page 2.
Mapolesa a mang a ile a fihla a hlahloba sebaka seo ya ba tsamaya.
Let me see. Okay. Some other police arrived and examined that place and then they went off.
That one appears in the statement, correct?
That one?
That one appears in the statement.
Yena yona ya hlaha sebakeng sa ya statement. It does.
And whatever conversation you had with them does not appear in the statement.
Me enka pa yenye ka mohlomong la itwa le bona ha e hlahi statement. That is correct.
Mr. Dibeso, the police officer guarding around the place, is also not mentioned in your written statement.
Mme Mr. Dibeso, lepolesa lena le ne le tla mono ga gago a le tlhae statement mo ga tlhae statement mo
Wrong.
that is all.
And of course, you are not the one who is blameworthy for all these omissions.
Mme ka ne de tlile ga se molato wa gago ba go tsena tse sa tlhaeng mo. Hold on. Yes, that is all.
Even this issue that you were told by the police that they are providing security because they have information of an imminent or looming attack at your place, does not appear in your statement.
Mme le taba ena ya gore ba ile ba buela e tlile ba kata sebakeng sena ga gago mona gobane e tlile go na le monyenyetsi wa gore go ka nna tla ba le attack kapa o tlhaselo e ka nnang ya etsa ga gago mona ga e yo ka statement. That is all.
And of course, you can observe that I was not able to debate this issue with Commissioner Tswana because I was not able to see that you are likely to dwell on it.
Le e tlile o keke o ka elellwa le wena wa ka hlokomela gore taba ena e tlile hanka ba ka e beya go ntate Tswana hanka ba ka se ka le yena gobane jwale ke ne ke sa tsebe ke ne ke se boemong ba go tseba gore o tlatla o bua ka yona.
No comment?
Okay. No, I have no comment.
Thank you. You are aware that the office of Advocate Mda was bombed in Mafeteng, or at least it was said that it was bombed, unless it is information that you missed.
Wa tseba gore office ya agente Mda mane ile ya bomwa go ile ya bomwa nka la ha ba wetse le wena. No, I do not know about it.
I see. In November 2014, before I move on, let me say this to you. I am discussing bombs because there is a certain argument that I will make when you are no longer in that witness box. When you don't know some of these things, let's be quick enough to say, I don't know about it.
Okay, ke bua ka taba ena ya go bonwa kapa ya bomo ba ni tle ona ke tlo tla ke la tlama le pe mona na go se go se ka pele go tla mo bana ntse di tla leng go house a itse go bulela go ha o itse mo re tla tse go.
And I am also laying a firm foundation to fortify my statement that I will make to His Lordship that about 51% of Basotho are not supposed to be trusted. They have tendency to tell incorrect things.
Yeah, make it better. It's up on go 51% ya Basotho bona ba na le tlwaelo ena ya go se bue nnete ba na le tlwaelo ena ya go ikgethela gore ba se bue nnete ka dintho.
Now, in November 2014, Dipolelo Thabane sued the Prime Minister of Lesotho, then Ntate Motsoahae Thomas Thabang.
Ka November
2014.
yeah, ka November 2014 Dipolelo Thabane o ile a qosa eo e neng e le tonakgolo Ntate Thomas Motsoahae Thabane.
In that case, you were sued as the third respondent.
Mme nyewenyeno o ne o hlaha o le moabedi wa boraro, third.
Do you still remember or you have forgotten?
Now I ntso hopola kapa o so lebetse. I really do not know. I have never received such a document by which I was being sued.
When everything has been done and dusted, I will make submissions that you did receive the court papers, but I will be fair to you by laying the foundation why I would say so, and by also showing why that case is relevant to this case.
Qetellong ya ditaba mona na ke tla tla ke beha ka pele go tla mona gore ile o ile wa fumana dipampiri tsa legoro wa di fumana dipampiri tseno mme ke tla beha go ka pele go tla ona gobaneng ke tsho jwalo mme ke tlile ka tle ke bontshe gore na gobaneng dipotso tsona tsena tsa ka mona mo ke bona taba tsena di le relevant di tlile di amana le ditaba tsena tse re tlileng ka tsona ka pele go.
Let's move on. Now, you were cited by the following names in that case. Oh, thank you, my lord. Thank you, my lord. This lordship is remind me that I didn't give you the opportunity to comment, madam. Would you wish to add?
Yes. I think there was no question.
Thank you. Now, you were cited by the following names: Maesaea Ferreira, in bracket, Bond, Diabiwe Ramohudi. My lord, Maesaea is spelled S-M-A-S-E-D-A-L-I-A, and then Ferreira, F-E-R-R-E-I-R-A. That is how, in that case, you were cited. You don't remember the case?
Me nyewenyeno no obitsitswe ka mabitso a mabuletseng. Mabitso a mabuletseng na.
Mabitso ke a tseba hantle. Fela le hona tjena ha ke so fumane samane mpitsetsang go ka ditabeng tseno.
I know those names very well, my lord, but exactly up to now, I have never received any documentation that called me to court to reply or to respond to those issues.
I see. Now, in that case, Dipolelo Thabane was demanding the benefits that accrue to the office of the Prime Minister. You recall?
Dipolelo Thabane o ne a tseka meropotso. Hona fuwe meropotso e lokelang hore e fuwe mofumahadi wa tonakgolo. My lord, I believe that as regards those issues, my lord, they will be known by her and her husband One can read this.
Now, in that case, at the core, I will not discuss all of it. At the core of that case was the complaint by the Polelo Tavane that you were in fact executing duties in the office of the wife of the Prime Minister and you were managing public funds.
Me go bunya ditaba tsena ditaba tseno tsa nyewe eno di tibopolelo Thabane o ne a bolela ho wena o nkile ofisi eno mme ya ofisi ya mfumane wa tonakgolo mme ebile o ntse o sebedisa ditjhelete tsa setjhaba
Malota, we are back at the same issues that I raised and objected to. My learned friend had said to the witness, I'm going to demonstrate the relevance, and we patiently waited. And we see him dwelling deeper into the issues, which he says transpired 10 months after the incidents that put us in court. Really, if there is relevance of in relation to these issues, maybe he needs to go there so that we understand why we are taking so much time dealing with things that have nothing to do with the attacks at Moshosho 2 and at Habib. And especially when we are told that these are matters that happened in November 2014.
I am just doing a build-up that discusses bombings so that my learned friend knows all the questions in advance that I'm going to ask the witness. I'm immediately going to come to a position where I have to tell this witness that immediately following this case, the office of Advocate Mda was bombed. And even this file that was in the High Court of Lesotho disappeared. And the file in the office of Advocate Mda was bombed alongside the same issues. I don't know why he should be uncomfortable.
No, the point is these are possible events that are in issue. So you need to firstly demonstrate the relevance of matters that occurred well after the event that is under examination at this point. There can be so many reasons why things can be explained or perceived differently post the event. But I think the question of relevance is very important. We haven't laid the basis for taking the put away from the events of 26, 27 January 2014 before taking us to November 2014.
Well, in that event, Malote, I will just leave your questions blank. We'll deal with them in submissions.
Because you see, the issue is this. If the witnesses because oral evidence, and unless of course there's material information that she did not dispose to, which is connected to those events, then you can introduce it in cross-examination.
As the court,
it is legitimate relevant.
As the court places.
Yes.
You are not aware that the office of Advocate Mda was bombed, correct?
How would you office in that I really do not know.
And it was during the time when Prime Minister was Mr. Tom Tala. You are not aware. You are not aware.
I would say. I explained that I do not know that it was wrong.
In July 2014. Listen carefully. I want to give you the exact date. 10 July to 16 July 2014.
10 July to 16 July 2014.
There was a wide publication.
Ka di 10 tsa July ho ya ka di 16 tsa July 2014 ho ile ba le publication mona phatlalatso e pharaletseng
In the Lesotho Times newspaper,
koranteng yane ya Lesotho Times,
which stated that you were in fact working in the office of the First Lady.
e neng e bolela hore e tla ya hantle ho sebetsa ka mona ka ofising ya First Lady.
You are not aware of these things.
Ha o e tsebe taba. I do not know that publication.
See. Tell His Lordship if you know. Which date do you consider as the official date in which you started working in the office of the First Lady?
Ke ka date e feng nako eo o qalang ho sebetsa ka ofising eo ya First Lady? I really do forget. I really do forget dates. I really forget.
Accused number 1 in this case, retired General Gap, says he met you at Moshweshwe 2 following the events of the night of the 26th January 2014. Is that correct? Accused number 1. Accused number 1
Okay.
says he met you at Moshweshwe 2 following the night of the 26th January 2014.
Moqosuwa wa pele General Kamala a seng a beile meja fatshe o bontsha hore o ile a kopana le wena ka morao ho bosiu bane ba di 26. Is it 26 January 2014?
Yes. Correct.
Over.
It's not a nice
Yeah.
reservation.
Okay. Maybe I would like to hear first that we met, and then I'm not going to be able to answer if I did not know that we met and then what happened.
He appeared at your house to come and see what had happened.
O ile a tlile mono ha hao a tlo sheba hore na ke eng e etsahetse. Yes, he was present, my lord. He happened to be there.
And you informed people who were present, not him alone, as to what happened.
Mme wa jwetsa batho ba neng ba le teng mono e seng yena a le mong hore na ho etsahetseng. I will no longer recall.
He will tell His Lordship the following.
You will tell this bullshit.
He will tell His Lordship the following.
Okay.
That you explained that you heard the sound, but you remained on the bed, not knowing what is it that is holding you onto the bed.
Hore o ile wa utlwa modumo empa ya ba o sala o ntse o le betheng mono fela o sa tsebe na ke eng e etsang hore ebe o ntse o le betheng.
Not necessarily that you were physically held onto the bed, but you were kind of held by thoughts. You did not actually get off the bed immediately.
Ko ha o bolele hore ho na le motho a ne a o petekelletse beteng hore o se ke wa tloha ha hore empa jwale o le menahanong ya hore ba ebe o ntso o le betheng mono ha o ka ba wa tloha hang.
This is what he will tell the court. Your comment?
Ke sa se ka se bolella raport o ka re.
Ke sa mametse motlhompho.
I'm still listening.
Then you said you remained on the bed until the door opened.
Me o itse o ile wa sala beteng mo ho fihlela le mati di buleha.
Comment?
O ka re. Let me understand. Are those things being said that I was the one who said them, or this patient? Those are the things that he said. Is it being said that I said those things, or is it that his patient that I did that?
It is what
You said that you were telling people present
yes.
what had happened in the seas. Those are some of the claims that you were making to those people.
O bolela hore e tlile ke dintho tse leng wa di bua ho batho mona ha o ntso ba hlalosetsa na ho etsahetseng mme hore e tlile ke dintho tsa batho o di bolela tse. If you can proceed so that I listen carefully, because I think that I happen to have got lost there.
Yes. He says you are the one who told the people there present that you remained on the bed until the door opened, the door to your bedroom opened.
Oh, we never let about one and by the moon, but the same word. O le betheng mono go fihlela le mati le ba le buleha. That is not so, my lord.
You said the children got inside your bedroom and asked for help.
O itse bana ba ile ba tla ka bedroom ya hao mme ba kopa thuso. Nthabeleng, she's the one whom I met at the door.
You said you tried to put them under the bed and you also reached for the sheets to dress the ones who were injured.
Mewa o ile wa leka ho ba pata ka tlasa bethe mme wa ka o tlamisa bana ba neng ba le metse ka sheet.
Ho ba tlamisa ke le ka etsa ka bethe le ke ya kgonahala hobane ha ke na bethe le kgona ho kena tlasa yona. Mme ke ka tswa wa pata tlasa bethe.
Yes, about tracing them, yes, but this issue of putting them under the bed, my lord, no, I do not have a bed that is such that people will be able to get under, so I could not have put them under the bed.
And then he said words to this effect. That is accused number one. We will do what we can do to investigate jointly with the police and NSS.
Yaba mokosuwa wa pele o re ke mona mo jwale a bua mantswe ana a latela ha o so o le tjena o re jwale re ka etsa dipatlisiso tse tla be re di kopanetse kaofela ha mmoho le mapolesa le bane ba NSS.
Your comment?
I did not hear him say so, my lord. I heard him say,
Ha o so bole tjena, ke be ke tla hlahisa mokgwa wa ka.
when things are like this, I mean now reveal my nature.
E le ha qeta ho hlahloba, ntlo a sheba hore na e mong o jwang.
And it was after he examined the situation or the house after after he examined the house, examining the situation that was there in the house.
He will tell his lordship that that is not so. You might be forgetting.
Okay. O tla bolella lekgotla hore ha o lwa, e ka nna ba wa lebala.
What happened is this.
Se etsahetseng ke se.
He said, when he gets close to the truth, then people would start complaining, saying, Kamudi, in complaint, because the truth will be coming to the surface.
Okay. E tla re jwale ha tamela ho fihlela nnete. Ke mona mo batho ba tla qalella ho complaina. Jwale be ba ntse ba re ka modi. E le hobane ba bona hore jwale ditaba di se di tla ba shara tse bona jwale e ka jwale o se ya tla fumana nnete.
That's what he said.
Ke se wa se buile.
Do you recall?
Wa ho bona.
Ka ntse ke hopola.
I really do not recall.
He further expressed